Good evening, my little biohazards. How are you this evening, huh? Hey! You know, in a way, part of me is kind of excited for this. The Tiger GameCom. Apparently it has an official emulator, like it's something that, like, I don't know, the company used to debug with or some shit. But, like, it's really slow. So, this is one of those weird situations where the Tiger GameCom emulator is technically in MAME, but I never use MAME's software emulation features because I'm not like a fucking weirdo. You know, like I'm not one of those strange Englishmen that absolutely positively needs to accurately emulate a BBC Micro. Which... But look, so it took a little fidgeting. Not, you know, bad by the standards of emulation, but like just those little things where you sort of like double, you know, you click on the ROM to start the thing, and the ROM shows up in like MAME's weird sub-window browser for software services. But then it kept saying that it was like the wrong ROM. And yeah, I don't know why it's even in there, because you have to basically start the BIOS as the game.com ROM, right? And that boots the game.com. And then you have to go to software or files, go to where the ROM folder is and where the ROMs are, load it as cartridge 2, not cartridge 1, I don't know why, and then it will start. So that's that was a fun journey of discovery. Okay. Hopefully, like, I mean, I don't think I've had any problem with MAME before. Is it coming through okay? Like, it's not a fucking weird tiny thing, like it's not fucked up or something, is it? But this is what happens when you boot up your Tiger GameCom. A bygone era. I mean, it is one of those things where, like, I do understand the idea. It's this, like, the fucking, you know, the Nokia thing. Like, they're not bad concepts exactly, but just then there's all these just dud ideas that go through to the execution. Like, whoever the fuck, you know, made it so, like, changing the cartridges for the fucking N-Gage was such a fuck around. Like, don't know how that got, you know, past anything. Alright. Okay, so that still should be there. I feel like it's frozen or something. I sort of left it because
GameCom active.
GameCom active. Okay, now the cartridge, I think, should still nominally be plugged in. So you go find out, yeah, so you have the cartridge to Resident Evil. Here it is! A bizarre incident. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster would cause a mutagenic toxin created by the international... The Raccoon City Police Department Special Stars Unit... the case was apparently closed next to the episode Stars, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, but the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished. Okay. That's just starting me raw there. I looked up and saw the weird picture of Leon, and I know it says ECG, but my brain just read it as egg, and because it's sitting right near Leon's face, it just looked like they'd labeled him egg for some reason, and that really made me laugh. Alright, I don't think I can go further that way. Alright, oh. Guessing we're not going to get the cutscene. Hey, alright. Okay, I can't go that way. Pick up the bullets, please. Thank you. Like... oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, like... No, no, Daddy, no! I don't know how to get... I don't know why he's not getting off. I seriously... Like... What do I fucking... What button do I have to push? Stop it! Okay... Give me but a moment. Because I did find the manual online. Funnily enough, the Resident Evil wiki has it, which is genuinely surprising. Okay, items. Like, is there a... Like, what do I have to do to make the thing not hurt me anymore? Like, how do I... Because I knew I could push a lot of buttons very quickly. Like, that's something I can do. I mightn't have you modern kids fucking Twitch reactions and fucking bullshit, but I can fucking mash. And I don't know why... You know, like, there's items... Carrying over items, saving a game... Fuck you. Does touch and shit just get me killed? You know? Leave me alone. Like, cause there's like a stylus button as well. Like, cause apparently it had like, I don't know, there was like a touchscreen for it or something. And like, great, but like, you know... Ah, son of a bitch. There's like... almost something here, you know? If there'd just been a few slightly better ideas... So far, so good. Is that like, I'm just not allowed to... Because that looks more like something than I think most of the stuff I'm looking at is, you know? Like, this... Every time I think I've figured out what universe the fucking responsiveness exists in, it does something to fuck with me. You know? Like, that looks like that should be something. I don't understand why the game is, like, fucking with me to this degree. I'm not even sure where I came from. Like, it's not... Okay, was this where I was? Is this meant... Like, it's hard to figure out... Like, is that meant to be that, like, great that I'm supposed to... Oh, look at that. Oh, the Game Boy Color fucking... Okay, fucking... The Game Boy Color game is basically a fucking miracle. I think this should fucking settle that, like... Oh, fuck! Right, look. I seriously, I don't... Oh, fuck this. I fucking God's I don't know what the fuck. You know what, while I'm here.
GameCom active.
Okay. Yeah, like, this is weird. This is such a funny way to go about, like... Okay, Symphony of the Night prototype, but that's not very good. Henry! Jeopardy! Jurassic Park. Well, I gotta play Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
GameCom active.
GameCom active. Alright. Like, it's just... I get angry at the past, you know, because, like... Yeah, let's try very easy. What's the point of blood, honestly? Mother of God. Yeah, Reptile, you know, Rain? You know, like Sub-Zero with Scorpion?
Choose your destiny. Fight.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God, this is like fucking... This is like fucking Game Boy... Oh, fucking Jesus. Like, why did this happen? Like, I can't tell you how horrible this feels. At least I've figured out. I don't even know if like I think Reptile's blocking that. I'm not sure. I found lightning. I don't. Okay, I think that one hit him. I wonder if I have teleport. The jumps are like just the worst thing. It's like the same sound effects. I think he blocks like the fucking projectiles, which is like, you know, fine, I suppose.
Finish him. Fatality.
I don't even know what I just saw! Also, what are you talking about Tiger games being well made and fun? You mean the little shitty handheld things or like anything else they've done? Yeah, this should be in the Mortal Kombat collection. That is genuinely god fucking awful. Like, there's low standards, and it fucking... Like, I would probably rather play Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy. Although it's hard to say, I do think it's honestly tough. At least the fatalities in the Tiger GameCom one are like, you just gotta push a button, I think. Because I was just trying to do, like, uppercut, and I did that, but then, like, the problem is you pull off the fatality, and all that happens is Raiden goes like this, and then I think one of the guys flickers and he's gone. I think maybe I electrocuted him or something? I don't know. Like, why go to the effort? You know, that was probably sold with a box. Like, fucking plastic and like that. A fucking thing printed them out and shit. Like, man, fucking follow your dreams, I think is the takeaway from this. 'Cause that happened. You know, Resident Evil for the fucking, you know, 2 for the fucking GameCom happened. Ah, fuck me. Like, I just kept having to fucking... Like, Resident Evil was bad for it, because you'd push a button, and then it'd kind of mull over whether or not it was going to do something, and sometimes it would do it straight away, and sometimes it just wouldn't, and it was impossible to kind of, like, pick up. Tiger Electronics stole 3 Ferraris. Huh. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? Alright, that's right, I got that thing. I need to melt it or some shit. Oh wait, where is that other... I think I have to go back to the, whatever the fuck that place is called. The barracks or whatever the shit. I still just need a hot second, you know. I just need to, like, you know what? Let's just sit here and look at Claire. That's nice. Look at this. Look at this where I can see what's going on. I think you could have run the Tiger GameCom Resident Evil on a VMU. What the fuck is that? Like, next to the data on it. Is that like the flaming fucking Valkyrie lady on a jacket? Why is that there? The Tiger GameCom has drained me physically, mentally, and emotionally. Oh yeah, you dicks. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Ah, it missed me. Yeah, we made a bunch of banana yellow reach-around monsters. I gotta fucking send some people down to the research department, because, like, I'm not thrilled about your output. Yeah, we know. And we're like, alright, what's really scary for a soldier? And it's like, yeah, you know, a guy that, like, just violently jacks you off from a distance. Am I even able to get in here from there? I think I am. Yeah, like, I do... Like, I feel bad for him to a degree. Like, I you know... Because it'd suck. You know, you get into game development because you have some kind of, like, passion and shit. You know, you have human feelings. Okay. Yeah, I have gone the wrong way. Looks like the bullet dad feelings have finally cleared themselves out. It's like, oh, I'm a game developer. Oh, wow, have you worked on anything I might know? Yeah, I did a Resident Evil game. Oh, what for? Mobile platforms? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not walking back. The common courtesy to give him a reach around is such a funny line, and I guess another one of those horrendously inappropriate things that just lives in my brain. The character moves when I push a button. It doesn't go to some weird RNG system that, like, decides to yes or no whether or not it's going to let me shoot one of the little guys. Like, the sad thing about playing, you know, it's something I see a lot with a lot of retro games too. Like, you know, 26 kilobytes of NES game trying to be 3 kinds of, like, gameplay at once. And it's like, are you fucking insane? Like, that was what blew my mind about, like, fucking, whatever it was called. Oh, look, it's just, fucking, you know. It's just too easy. You're just kind of sad now. I don't even want to kill you. I want to leave you walk around like this fucking island where you got no one to jerk off, you know? Beep. What was in that room? Oh yeah, that's right, Steam. Hounds. Haha, I've used the stairs. Shitheads. There are too many fucking emblems in this nonsense. Emblem card. Alright, now where am I? Where's my little arrow? Ah, fuck, right. Okay. So I can start opening some shit up. Not that, though. Take that door. Steve doesn't get shot. Something worse happens to Steve. Like, I think you'll develop some Steve empathy by the end, you know? Like, I think he's a kind of sad character, but like, I don't hate Steve with the deranged passion that you lot do. There's this, like, I get having some hostility to Steve. That's just natural, because he's a dweeb. But like, God, you guys are ready to like fucking lynch him. Okay. Now I need to do the loop, right. Steve, spoilers, Steve, spoilers. That's got that Brain-wrinkle phonetics. Like, finding out Norman Reedus has a kid called Mingus Reedus has very seriously altered my brain. Physically or chemically, I'm not entirely sure yet. But, like, I've been just every now and then, just Mingus Reedus, Mingus Reedus, Mingus Reedus. Ah, piss off, I was pulling my fucking gun. Hey, buddy. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Mingus Reedus. Mingus. I don't think Mingus can be a first name. I think that should be illegal. Mingus Reedus. Mingus Reedus, Mingus Reedus, Mingus Reedus. Here's his sister Mungus. Well, I know it's the name of like an old jazz guy, but like, that's not a good reason, you know? Mingus. I mean, nothing is currently beating NFL college names. I don't know what the fuck is going. I think it's finally like not solving. I mean, really, you could just, you know, the US is currently going through a not solved any one of its problems sort of implosion. But I feel like the weirdo names for NFL college athletes is like, that's one of those ones that's just, oh yeah, you should probably get on that. You know? And the thing is like, Mingus is already weirdly old and weirdly tall. It looks kind of like Norman Reedus got, like, you know, tricked into raising an alien. Yeah, that's it. It's Charles Mingus. I knew it was something Mingus, but I couldn't for the life of me remember what the fucking first name was. Let's call him Mingus. His name's Mingus, and he looks like a fucking alien. Like, are you... Yeah, we're doing Dark Side Chronicles and all that. We're doing, definitely doing Dark Side Chronicles. I actually, kind of enjoy those. Dark Side Mingus. Yeah, and like with the last name, Reedus. Mingus? Mingus, is that you? Norman Reedus, Breedus, Mingus Reedus. Ah! I can't. I shouldn't have got started on it. I shouldn't. I've gotten all pepped up on the Mingus. Description of the albinoid. Okay. A creature which is created by injecting the T-virus with the genes of a salamander. Yeah, I feel like this is another one of those situations where I feel like I'm doing that thing where, like, people can play Mario, and by the way they, like, play Super Mario World on the SNES, and, like, causing certain interactions, they can cause code errors that they can control, and actually reprogram the game from within the game. And I see people make, like, fucking Tetris this way. And that freaks me out. A, that people would figure out to do that. His brother is a Jekyll. That looks like the bum typewriter from, Naked Lunch. I don't even remember the albinoid. I'm sure I'm gonna hate it when I do run into it, but it is. Okay, there's something important. A face bugger. Oh, there's Mr. Science. $11.26. Mingus, 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 Mingus. How about this guy? Go zoom in on him. He's pretty fucked up. No. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Fun movie. It's part of a two-step. My favorite, because it's something I myself have personally identified a lot. That there's a difference between mature, as in like blood and titties, and mature, as in like an actually mature, you know, narrative or something like that. And there's 2 times that joke's used in The Simpsons to such fantastic effect, where the kids are gonna go sneak into an R-rated movie and it's Bart and Fink. And then when they, like, Bart gets the fucking fake ID, and him, Nelson, Martin, and fucking Milhouse go see Naked Lunch, and just Nelson saying, I can think of 2 things wrong with that title. It's such a perfect fucking joke. What the fucking... Whip. I mean, I could probably keep it on me. It's a card. You know. Alright, now I haven't been up here recently and I've forgotten what's what. Oh, huh. That's the other side of there. That's interesting. Barton Fink! Barton Fink! Yeah. Back to Winnipeg. Okay. Running a little low on item space. Damn it, I'm like so close to like... If I could just kick through the wall and get to the fucking item thing in there, that'd be great. Because I do want those BOW rounds. No, acid. Real acid? See, the whole, like, not watch shit that, like, you know, might be too mature for you was never really a thing for me. Mum was a bit narky about it, but, like, you know, Dad and Granddad didn't care. I mean, shit, like, I remember seeing, like, you know, Terminator 2 at the movies. And granted, you know, it's like, what is it these days? I think it was M or something. Proof. Okay, so the BOW rounds. Don't need those there either. Alright. That's funny, Shika. I feel like that'd have been like the games get it into your brain better, sort of thing there, you know, because you're you're actively doing stuff. I know people whose parents wouldn't let them watch The Simpsons. It's just like, I think that's a form of abuse. You know, like if you're, very honestly, if you're too delicate for The Simpsons, I don't think you're cut out for this world. You know, like, and I'm not saying that you should be put down, just, you know, put near a nice window. Director cut of Caligula. I don't think I've ever actually sat through it. So stupid.
Contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, that's right, I can't step over the fucking corpse for some baffling reason. Do I have to kill all of them, or can I just get out? There's something about, like, how fancy the skeleton's standing, you know? It's just... Oh, God. I think that's it there. The far end of that room. Yeah, like, I watched RoboCop when I was, like, 4. I mean, like, the blood and guts I was okay with. Emil having been, like, turned into a radioactive monster freaked me out. Mostly the high-pitched screams. It was like, it's like... It's how I developed a healthy fear of toxic waste. Oh, piss. Oh. It is really funny when it's like Mortal Kombat fatalities too. I'm fancy! There is evidence a fancy skeleton was hung here. What? What do you mean? Aha! hole. Yeah, it's like shotgun ammo and fucking a herb back there you're not allowed to have. It's funny, because there was basically a whole brief genre called body melt. And that's genuinely all it was. Like, there wasn't much more to it than body melt. Like, they'd barely even... It'd just be like, we have the special effects to make it look like a guy's melting. Off we go. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, because I watched all these things, like, with Dad or Grandpa. And that's, like, kind of the key element here, is, like, you know... having, like, an adult that can contextualize shit, and to just, you know... have shit not get to you. Okay, so I've got the gold key. That goes over at the other joint. Yeah, the Amazing Melting Man, Street Trash, Body Melt. Like, the Australian one is such a weird example, because it sort of doesn't have a plot. Like, all of them are really just stuff happening, and some of that is, like... I mean, I was, like, 16 or something when Evangelion was playing in Australia, which is, like, pretty much dead on the exact age you should probably watch that at. Rinky-dinky-ding-ding-ding-ding. I had to wait like fucking 4 years to see End of Evangelion. Suck shit. Suck more shit. Some of the traumas are genuinely gross. I remember both my brother and I just being angry that we rented Sergeant G.I. Kabuki Man. Like, just angry. Like, we fucking went to the video store for that. The only movie we've ever taken back and said this, no, we're trading this in, was a parody of Jurassic Park called Chicken Park. And it sucked so much. That is a really funny way to start your understanding of that franchise. What's the first thing you see? Oh, fucking Shinji giving himself a fucking rub and tug over an unconscious Asuka. Kabuki Man sucks. I think part of the problem was like two of the first of like the Troma releases that we managed to rent were like Tromeo and Juliet and Cannibal the Musical, which are probably in a lot of ways the least Troma-y movies. But I mean, even Toxic Avenger, which is still a class of Nukem Highs, like they're very Troma movies, but like Kabuki Man just felt like constantly insulting. Yeah, no, chicken pox real. The part that we decided to take it back was because both my brother and I almost simultaneously guessed that it was going to be like some gay sailor that they were going to use to lure the chicken out with. And it's like, we're seeing the jokes coming. Like, this isn't even, like, it's not funny, and it's not... And you know, we know where this is going and what it's doing. I am looking forward to, like, the modern Toxic Avenger. Because I feel like you can do trauma energy movies now, but have them also be, like, good. You know? Like, I just don't think they're mutually exclusive. I think so many people give up before they've even tried, you know? It's like, you could have made some of this okay, you know? Okay, where am I going? That's it. Yeah, like, the T-Rex chicken they had was gay. And so it was like, we had to lure him out. And so it was this, like, fun boy in a sailor outfit. And they got the blood from the chickens because the chickens had crabs. And it's just exactly that, just constantly, and it sucks. Alright. Hell no. It's Conan O'Brien. Okay. Earthenware, some tea sets. I vaguely remember this. Gotta go in like the order of the fucking Arseface family. So, Alfred, congratulations on your succession as master of the Ashford family. I hereby present you with an earthenware vase, according to the Ashford family tradition. That's a stupid tradition. As you may know, this tradition first began when a butler presented a golden teacup as a commemorative to Veronica. As founder of the Ashford family, her intelligence and beauty are legendary. The second and third masters, Stanley and his son Thomas, were also presented with similar teacups. It was their hope to achieve glory as Veronica did. Alright, so... Veronica, so the hot lady. Stanley and Thomas have teacups. I really love this shit, like, figure this out and, you know, we'll tell you whether or not the kid's a stupid, shitty dweeb. And, you're like the second last or something, so. And then my plate, nope. Alright, I think that's teacup. So, I think that, and then twins, because that's like, you're the almost lost, because the candlestick is like up there. God, what was it? Was it the cup? Incest took my chin. I guess I did it wrong. Hunk. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, so earthenware vase. Alright, lady, Stanley and his son Thomas. Okay. Stanley and his son Thomas both have teacups. Okay, so teacup number 1 doesn't have the twins. Teacup number 2 has the twins. Okay, so Stanley got a teacup, then Thomas gets a teacup. Okay, so Stanley's the one with... Stanley is the second master, he's the one with the twins. His son Thomas had a teacup. Okay, I think I got it. So, Hot McBrain over here. Second and third, so that's this guy. And then the teacup. Alright, so he had kids. 2 of the kids, one of them had the teacup, and then the second one had something else. This is that. I think I forgot to push his button at all. I think that's probably what one of the issues I ran into. I think that's the last one before I push the main one. So I got, yeah, because he's the twin. And then my plate. Old chemicals grandpa. Then na 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 na. I don't know what the big deal about having a fucking woman running the joint is when, like, it was you know, you fucking celebrate fucking Alexia perfectly fine. Is that not loading properly? That's weird. Nope, nope, there we go. It's being fucking strange. Oh, wait, I think I know what this is. Let's see if we can go there. There we go, look at that. Huh. Hey, get back here. Like, I figured they'd just be, yeah, we've had a bunch of fucking dud guys, and we've got twins, and, you know, it sort of looks like we've got one of them here is the pony to back. Like, I watch the naked gun. Actually, looks funny. I am tempted to rewatch the first 3. I did love those movies growing up. Congratulations! You have your Beatles. Now you may open the door. I gotta remember not to, like, fuck up and not pick up the goddamn grenade launcher. I don't think I will, but, like, it did happen once. And it sucks Chode being on that fucking... plane, trying to kill the fucking tyrant with just, like, a pistol! Because... you know... Although apparently the BOW rounds are like the fucking... Oh, fuck me, what the shit? You guys starting a fucking club? What the fuck? Ugh. This was not the ammunition situation. Not the ammunition situation I want for this. The horny teen's still around. Yoink. Just a whole bunch of them there. Ah, fucking Jesus. No, no, Daddy, no. Ah, ha, ha! Stairs! Fucking goddamn clusterfuck. Penis. Oh. There's that killed him. Cox. There's a giant dolly. I don't know. Fuck's sake. It's just so easy to miss with the bowgun, and it's like, you know. Okay. Son, I don't know if I'm okay with you having a woman's ass relief in your room. Oh, just fucking... How you can't still going? Yeah, this music is great. Yeah, fucking eat shit, you fucking dickhead. stealing, you fucking cockhead? How'd I get so fucking low on ammo? There's gotta be a dump somewhere soon. I need to fresh at least. I don't like that I'm having to try and survive here, you know? I prefer to thrive. Alright. Let's take this for a spin. Hey, it's that child-crushing music. Should we put any sensors in for safety? No, dear. Children must learn. Alright. Push the button to like fucking. Am I supposed to push that button or some shit? All right. Vegetables. I swear I gotta push that button, and then it's like, it's, you know, doesn't it go in here? I don't know. Earthquake bed. Alright. A 10-year-old girl genius graduated at the top of her class from a prestigious university. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. The international corporation Umbrella Chemical Inc. has offered her a position of head researcher. I see you. Yeah, he just has evil face, you know. It just is what it is. Alright, I can push that, so what aha. Alexia, my sister, is a genius and possesses unmatched beauty. She is everything to me. I would overcome any obstacle and be willing to risk my life for her. For Alexia, I must revive the glorious Ashford family which fell during the era of my father, Alexander. Together we will restore our family name. One that has been achieved, I'll build a place. I'll build a palace where only nobles may gather. I cannot allow the unwashed to see my dear Alexia, to whom my life is devoted to. She reigns the world as queen, with I, her servant. That is my dream, and how sweet it will be. Those accomplishments will be the proof of my love toward Alexia. It is the purpose of my existence. All other people are meaningless, and they shall soon prostrate themselves before Alexia and I. Devoted to my beloved Alexia, Alfred. Okay there, Al. My weirdo freak mansion to be this, but just like that doll would be a proper, you know, masterpiece scale Metroplex. Giant robot toy for some weird reason. What an oddball. If you're driving from Perth to Queensland, my advice would be don't die.
Hold it right there.
We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon.
I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you.
Wait! What's going on?
Steve! A secret door!
After her!
Metroplex, because I want, like,
Are you
fucking my
okay?
G1 shit, damn it.
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
And there are a few, like, the 3D part, like, printing parts for an MP scale Metroplex that actually does transform and work are out there. I just do not have the, you know, ability or patience to...
This must be...
Hee-hee!
What? No!
I didn't shoot him or anything.
Wait a second. What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people? Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
The self-destruct system has
That
been
freak! He's trying to
activated.
blow us up along
All
with the entire
personnel
facility.
evacuate
Come on,
immediately.
we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
I get the unnerving feeling I haven't gone back downstairs to get my fucking, like, grenade launcher. And we're getting close to the bit. So, I gotta fucking... Oh, look, fucking, I'm not in the mood, okay? Can't see. Yeah. That guy just vomit. Missed me. It's almost like you're fucking stupid. Out here on the island of misfit. Now, fuck you. You missed me again. It's not a good idea. You're not a fucking. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, like, I bet there are drag queens that can, like, fucking, you know, presto change her real fucking quick, but, like, the makeup, you know. That takes a second. Alright, where... I gotta make sure I don't fuck this up again. Where are we? Alright. There's like a ladder down there I've just never seen. I mean, man, like, you couldn't pay me to fucking drive across this fucker. You know, like, that is basically out of fucking space. It scares the shit out of me. I don't want to be that far away from civilization, you know. Wesker as a guest judge on Drag Race would be great. He really just does have a naturally catty energy to him. You know? There are just characters that have that. It's like Starscream. Starscream I've always had a very, like, drag queen quality to him.
Claire! Those must be the remaining survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go!
I gotta...
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system.
Ron Paul's Drag Race is funny.
We better check the room.
So I managed to do it again. Like, you can just walk past them so easily. Like, the problem is if you're following the direction of the game, it literally skips over getting the fucking... Like, there's no internal motivation for you to go past that area again. It really is just fucking bonkers. Fuck me, did I not bring my card, did I? God. I'm not doing the game without the fucking grenade launcher. It's like... it's not fucking fun. I like some of the comic, you know, I like a lot of the look of the comics for the Transformers. I wouldn't mind actually, like, particularly the ones that are sort of more in that, you know, kind of expanding on the ideas and themes of Gen 1. You know, I don't much care for much of the other designs. Like, the more anime they get, and even later seasons, like the later Japanese seasons, it started to get really, like, fucking just Gundam-y looking. So basically you have to, like, you have to go back down to the basement. And you have to go over here, which you may recognize as not somewhere I've even noticed or looked at. I mean, Beast Wars, I don't hate. Oh, Christ. Even Beast Wars has started getting goofy. It's like, you know... Now you're like... rat car monsters. It's like, you know, it's at that point where they had like Super God Jinrai. Fucking. There's just this sweet spot because it's a design style that like only existed so briefly. You know, and even ignoring some of the, you know, the shittiness of the animation, which is like. Yeah, sort of animals versus bugs. Alright, now where the fuck is the goddamn shit I'm looking for anyway? Right, so if you don't do all this, you don't get the fucking grenade launcher, and fuck you. I don't even know what this shit is. And that's the thing, like, nothing in the game makes you go past that. You just have to remember from that bit ages ago with fucking Steve that this is down here. And if you don't, once that fucking thing goes off, you are locked out from interacting with the fucking... Waspinator was a good psychic toilet in that show, yeah. He had such a wonderful Beavis-y quality to him. Dinobot was a great character. Like, I did watch a lot of Beast Wars. Like, I know I watched, like, the first couple of series, at least. Like, remember there was an episode of it where Waspinator got high on sugar? He was just flying around, just Beavising to himself. Just Alright. I don't think I ever watched any of it that far. I mean, like, generally, I'm not all that. I don't like have any kind of, you know, objective criticism of them or anything. But like, I'm just less interested in when they turn into animals. You know, just like, I don't object to the idea that they can. I just, you know. One thing that sticks out to me from that show, though, was, like, the way Rhinox transformed. There was always this long stretch of the rhino face going, "Arr!" Like, transforming was a surprise and hurt. I mean, the original cartoon wasn't good. Like, you know, Gen 1 Transformers is mostly fucking stupid. There's some great moments and some good shit, and the movie's good. But, like, you know, it came prior to a time when effort was put into that kind of thing. Like, the fact that the characters are as good as they are is a miracle, and just resulting from, like, a guy at Marvel thinking the setting was kind of cool. Just like, hey. And then he wound up putting loads of effort into it. No, Animorphs doesn't count. Oh, yeah, like Transformers, like, so I mean, it was definitely an early to mid 80s. Like, it's an 80s cartoon. Like, the movie was 86, you know, so it's much earlier. But I mean, the design and the ideas are just fucking cool. Like, there's just no sort of, you know, dancing around that. I generally think anything written in the modern era is stuck being held up to higher standards for good reason, you know? Like, you can make these cartoons, you can make them affordable, you can make them sell the fucking toys, and they can be good, you know? I mean, Hasbro would get more of my money, but they just don't make the toys that I want. The Studio Series has been definitely their best work. The Studio Series Hot Rod, the Studio Series 86 fucking Ultra Magnus, these are things that they can genuinely be proud of. I don't remember Exo Squad. I remember Centurions. What's that? Nothing! Yeah, it was just suits. It was just like, let's stick some like little Lego plugs on some dudes. Man and machine. Power extreme. Mask was one I actually sort of enjoyed, although like the series changed a bunch. Cops! Cops is underrated. I remember watching the first, like, the actual first episode of Cops and just being like, wow, that was actually a solid, like, that was a show. There wasn't, like, just stuff happening. I'm so butthurt I fucked myself again. Even after I was, like, just basically said, don't fuck yourself. I don't remember Exo Squad. It might have been a bit after my time. But I mean, like, the thing I love about the G1 designs is they're, like, basically an impossible combination. Because anything kind of getting into the 90s, the Japanese influence would be quite overt. Whereas this was a strong Japanese influence which gave, and I don't mean for the toys, I mean for the actual characters, you know, there was a strong Japanese influence which gave them a robustness that the Western, you know, production companies were never going to give them. But then, like, not the fucking excesses that you see in the later seasons and shit that, like, a Japanese show aiming at selling toys would inevitably fall into. beep. Man and Machine. Todd Howard Extreme. Oh, let's fuck it again. I mean, it's just walking around, ultimately. But still. Exo Squad. These days, cartoons are all made by, like, you know, massive animation nerds. Fucking effort and love and stories that go places and shit.
Contamination detected. Level 3.
Ugh, weird floor bump.
Will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
When was it good lunch, actually? Because I feel like it looks so much like it. Stop it. Move. Like mice from Mars. There was that cartoon of Toxic Avenger because, yeah, why not? I do not remember Adventure Penguins. Bring back like Latex and shit. Cause like if they could do that shit with the Ninja Turtles back in the day, you know, where they have actual stuntmen doing backflips in a rubber fucking suit, and you know the face works. Wait, where am I going? You know, we need more fucking latex and puppets and shit. Shut up! You know, you could do a Street Shark. Especially because, like, Latex, like, okay, those were made in, like, the, you know, late, maybe 91, 92, like, those fucking movies. Like, you gotta imagine, like, they couldn't even do Latex well enough to have Batman turn his head in the fucking Batman movie, you know? Now, it's like fucking, Latex technology has gone fucking insane. Oh my ass. Being hyped for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 movie is a bit of a bummer. I will say I was kind of annoyed at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for not having a Bebop and Rocksteady in it. That's still, that's still a little butthurt about that. I think it was like actually my first I can't remember now. It was either that or like fucking the He-Man movie. That was my first experience of like shit could just be very different. You know, like the movie would sometimes just be different. You're like, okay. be here at all now. I don't think it's a fuck awful film, but like, you know, sending him back in time is just not. Yeah, pirate skeleton's a fancy boy. Lord Fanciful. I fixed it. It runs on neutrinos now. They really need to give one of these fucking properties to Steven Kostansky. Cause like, the entire time I was watching like fucking Psycho Goreman, which I highly recommend. You know, I was like, we have to let him direct Mortal Kombat. Toy Story was bonkers. I mean, again, just the difference in like the CG cutscenes between this and like Resident Evil 2 are like night and fucking day. Did she actually work at KFC in the He-Man movie, or was it like just some other generic fried chicken joint? I did one of those little jokes in that I did love though is like when Leela asks why the food's on the little white sticks, and then, you know, Man-at-Arms is like, oh, those are rib bones. This, you know, this was an animal, and then they're just disgusted by like, you know, the idea that, you know, this supposedly civilized planet isn't vegetarian. Like, picture, like, you know, have those moments in Psycho Goreman in your head, and then picture him doing Mortal Kombat. It would be the best Mortal Kombat. He could do your gritty Street Sharks movie. I mean, maybe not gritty, like, because that's a problem, like, the idea of, like, it's got to be gritty. It doesn't need to be gritty. You can have it be a little more serious without having it be gritty, you know? I do not care for hockey boys. Or do I? And just, it does something I love, which is make just a little girl be the villain. And it just, you know, it ends as you kind of, it ends in the way you expect it to. All of Steven Kostansky's stuff is fucking great. Like, he's quickly become one of those directors I look out for whenever he's doing something. And now he's doing, like, fucking Deathbringer. I think buckets of chicken. Yeah, you can get, like, just generic buckets of chicken. Let's see if I can just skip ahead. Alright, what are we doing? You. 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 I can fucking speed my way through some of this shit. The giant brain kid happens so early too. Like, I mean, the void's great. What else is there? Oh yeah, Freddy Frico, or Frankie Frico. Oh yeah, no, like Gun Survivors next. I've got that. I got that working. And I'm absolutely doing the fucking... I quite enjoy the fucking, you know, Umbrella Darkside Chronicles games. I mean, they're not fantastic, but, you know, for a light gunny-ish romp, I'm actually going to try and, because there's a kind of there's two frustrating things that Dolphin does with Wii that I really think they could fix and they don't. And that is add a calibration system to it and make it so the mouse is just the pointer. And they, like, you know, they keep saying that's not how it works. So it's like, okay, great. Then someone creates, like, a mouse insertion thing for things like, you know, Metroid Trilogy. So and a bunch of other games as well. And I'm pretty sure the fucking Umbrella Chronicles games will work with that, which will make them basically be actual light gun games as opposed to sort of light gun games. Because I hate fucking sort of light gun games. That annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat petrol station bucket chicken, but like, you know. Like, Gun Survivor 2 I have played a little bit of. It's not what I'd call much better, but... like, it's strange, because they just don't think to make the zombies really react to, you know, getting injured properly. It's like, well, fucking... you know... Oh, I mean, like, it is doable. Like, the big fucking issue that the Wiimotes had was, like, and I struggled to get a Wiimote to work on this TV properly because I can't be fucking far enough away from it. And I'm pretty fucking far away when I get back to my bed. You know, all they had to do was have just a basic calibration thing, like, you know, line it up, point it, and then go, okay, that's the distance. You know, it's such an idiot easy thing to do, and I know they can do that, or at least just have like the fucking, you know, because it just makes Wii games so annoying to fucking play. This is like, I know it's not it mightn't technically be emulation exactly, you know, it might be like you doing something, but maybe you should do it just to keep the fucking thing playable. Well, Jack, I just had to fucking redo like a 20-minute section of the game because I managed to fuck myself out of the grenade launcher, which I promised I wasn't going to do to myself this time. I think the real cunty thing is like just having it so, but by about the time it might occur to you to do extra checking, they lock off that chunk of the game. I don't know about the 360 one, but the arcade PC board one that's on Technoparrot, that's actually a lot of fun. It might be the same game, I don't know. Get out of my fucking way. No more penis for you. Oh, they are... okay, so... they just... the most recent Dolphin update, they got the 3 Disney games that refused to work. And that's an interesting story. I think it's like Disney Infinity, Cars 2, and some other bullshit. But like they had a similar weird system that Factor 5 used in the Rogue Squadron games to get more out of the fucking memory. Where they basically, like, they don't process, like, I don't know, like, text addresses or something the same way. They have this table that they kind of duck to look shit up, and then duck back, and then the shit's, like, built around that, and trying to do that the way they emulate the rest of the games is really just, it just cripples it. Which is why, like, you can, you know, get these things running, but, like, you need, you know, even today for the Rogue Squadrons, you need a fucking horse of a fucking chip to run it comfortably. No more dick for you. But like, you know, I've looked up, like, you know, is there a way to have a calibration thing? It's like it's not in the game. It's like, yeah, add it as a layer, because, you know, add it as a fucking layer for the emulator so we can operate games with some degree of basic fucking comfort, because it's just that one thing. It's a relative interaction point. If you just shrink that fucking hypothetical distance, which is just a fucking piece of, you know, information in the goddamn game. Ha! Look at him! Fuck. That's what, you know, I said, like, as I was going, I was like, I feel like I've fucked myself, you know, and I was pretty far away from that fucking point, too. It's just like, I really feel like I don't have a fucking save where I can, you know, skip this shit and get back over and fucking run downstairs and use the blue fucking keycard. It's just because it's such an out-of-the-way area where that keycard is. You see it so early on, and you don't go past it again. Because, like, that's it. You're on your way to the fucking, you know, plane and tyrant. So, you know, enjoy that. Enjoy peppering away at old tyrant with a pistol in a plane. I gotta rewatch Krull. I haven't seen Krull in fucking forever. I bet it holds up solid. I do remember really enjoying it. Krull. I'd love to see one of those things with the little metal teeth and shit going, and then I go over and try to scratch with it. But like I said, there's this mouse injection thing for Dolphin, which, if it works the way it does for... There's that thing. Like, it should function to work to make the fucking Umbrella Chronicles games work more like a light gun game as opposed, because it's just... It's always the real frustrating thing about the Wii. All you needed was, like, maybe one other point, even. Like, because you can get by with 3 points. When it comes to, like... It's not great, but you can get by with 3 points when it comes to doing one of those, like... You know... See where the fucking... pointer on the screen is. Yeah. The last time I did that, I was playing the GameCube version on an emulator, and I just fucking, I used like a, you know, game shot code. As I say, I'm not fucking, you know, because I was in the fight with, like, the Nemesis. It was like, this is awful. There's a Time Crisis side quest on the PS1 that's actually quite good. Basically just Time Crisis. Can't argue with more Time Crisis. I got the 4 fucking points of LED around. I have like another small set that I use because I was apparently like because I can't get it to work, but like if you know change the spacing on the fucking distance between the 2 LEDs for the Wiimote, it's supposed to like help calibrate it, like because basically. You know, as far as the Wii's concerned, it's a set distance apart. So if you manipulate that distance, the Wiimote will figure it's like, you know, different distance so that I can't for the life of me get it to do anything. Move, lady!
This must be...
It's interesting, it actually does play out slightly differently if you just try to leave. Oh. Man, that guy's not there anymore because I blew up his penis. Gross. Gross, buddy. Need to get that checked. You might have exploding penis. Such a shitty enemy. It's just... Like, the only cool thing it does is, like, crush you. But look, I mean, I'm not even fucking really trying. You know? That's just fucking sad, guys. Like, yeah, if I've got, like, fucking but low health and you grab my head, you squeeze it. It's like, great. You know, most things in this game can actually do that. I mean, the zombies bite it. That's pretty bad. Nipple beams! I don't remember Godzilla ever having nipple beams. I mean, again, the fact that there's a mouse injection system for it means it's possible. It's just they've not done it. Because if I'm using the mouse injection system, I'll be able to just use the light gun and the light gun's own internal fucking, you know, it knows where shit is. So, it'll work. You know, it'll work fine. It's just, you know... Emulator people can be fucking irritating. And, like, weirdly anal about some things. Because, yeah, I mean, like, mouse input, right? It's just touch. There's just a hypothetical touch point, and the mouse is a hypothetical touch point, so those two things can fucking interact. Seems easy. Okay, so what bullshit am I getting besieged with? $13 bullets of that. I'm pretty sure there's another fucking box before I have to fight the fucking... thing. I'm not sure what stage I'm up to at this point. Ah, 15 will do for now. Alright, so when Godzilla's going like fucking meltdown. That makes sense. Makes a lot more sense than just good old-fashioned laser nipples! Shin Godzilla had a lot of moments, but overall I thought it was just, you know, it was a little dull.
Claire!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Mingus!
We gotta get to that airport.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Spin the wheel, make a Steve. Godzilla is Japanese for Mingus.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Mechagodzilla's cool. I have a soft spot for Jet Jaguar. There was that really great, like, fan expo of movies. It just had a fantastic one for Jet Jaguar.
All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Taste the Mingus.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Well,
evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Navy, Air Force,
The self-destruct system has been
Army.
All
Our powers combined.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Delingus Mingus.
No!
Self-destruct
We can't
system
take off unless
has
we
been
raise the bridge.
activated.
Leave that to
All
me.
personnel
You stay here and make preparations for takeoff.
I think there's actually a chest in here somewhere.
The self-destruct system has been
There we go.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Don't tell me what to do.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yeah, King of the Monsters was good. All the modern Godzillas have been pretty good. Like, it's great that we get both now. Like, you just used to not get both, you know? Both!
Self-destruct system
At once.
has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Alright, I don't need the fucking piss baby. What I do need is these babies.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
And some acid. Just in case.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
God fucking damn it, no, don't go out.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
I'm not allowed to go explore. Why even let me do that? You know, why not just have it say, oh, like, fuck, you know, there's no time to be piss farting around now. I'm not allowed to go back to the goddamn, you know, get my fucking rocket launcher or my grenade gun, but I'm allowed to just get off the fucking plane for fun.
The self-destruct
Mingus
system
Reedus, Mingus Reedus.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Alright.
evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Let's fucking kill a
All
cunt.
personnel evacuate immediately.
Alright, what am I doing?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
We'll be ready for takeoff soon.
Okay. Where do I have to go?
The self-destruct system has been activated.
I must have to go do some. Oh, wait, yeah, now I remember.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
That's why I get off the stupid fucking planet.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
The self-destruct system has been activated.
The self-destruct system
It's off.
activated.
Just don't want to deal with you guys, alright? Yeah, look at, see? He's fine, he's over there, he's minding his business. He's just sniffing boxes.
The
You know?
self-destruct
Who
system
doesn't like that fresh cardboard smell?
all personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Imagine hearing shit like self-destruct and all this stuff, and you just have to stand on this shitty little lift. You know,
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Upsy daisies!
The self-destruct system
gentlemen. Don't mind me.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Alright.
Personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system
Oh, yeah, that's right.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
There's so many little fuck-arounds at this point.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system
They're both, like, they're good for, you know, -1 and all that shit. Like, everything is, you know, each is very successful at its goal.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
It's just white noise. Oh, hello.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
One of the kindnesses of this series is at least, you know, still fit to fucking bless us with is like, if there's a time limit, it shows up on the top of the screen. Which I do feel is, is basically mandatory. You know, I'm not okay with like just there's, I mean, unless a game can do it if it very heavily signals that it's kind of a weird game. Just chucking it in something like this though, that's a big no-no.
The self-destruct system has been
Okay.
all personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. 5 minutes until detonation.
Hidden Mingus!
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
Tell you what, he'd make a fucking killing on OnlyFans these days. Fingers are for dweebs!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel.
Doesn't Metro? I'm nearly certain Super Metro puts a fucking timer on.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I'm okay with like goofy ones, like Guybrush could hold his breath for like 17 minutes or something, and if you stayed underwater for like literally 17 Earth minutes, you'd drown. Nap time, dick biscuit.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct
I'm the
system
littlest
has
Lord
been
Fauntleroy.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Like, I suppose the tyrants like their fucking Big Mac, you know? Every umbrella you go to, they're gonna have some kind of tyrant. Look at him. Big, he's grey, no visible little Lord Fauntleroy. No visible genitals.
The self-destruct system has been
This one's got munted knuckles. Like, I could live as Mr. X, you know? Like, the one in fucking Resident Evil 2 with the hat, you know? I walk around town like that, you know? Fucking full gear on. I don't know if I'd need to eat anymore or anything like that. Like, no, I probably do.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Basically, you know, and I'd basically be immortal, because I wouldn't be picking fights every 5 seconds, you know? I wouldn't be running around goading people into hitting me with their fucking rocket launchers, you know?
The system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Still laughing at little Lord Fauntleroy.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
Like, you can have a not,
Took you so
like,
long.
there's some
I'm starting to get
balancing
worried.
to it, but generally speaking, I don't trust him to maintain that
Right,
balance.
we're out of here. Time to say goodbye to this death trap.
Thanks, Corey. I mean, again, look at the CG here and compare it to, like, Resident Evil 2. You know, these are 2 years apart. Like, that's what it was like. Every 2 years, basically, everything was, like, fucking new and different.
We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
I mean, if I were basically Mr. X big, I'd just, like, I'd get those, like, big fucking donor wheels off of the internet, and I'd just have those walk around town. Just, I mean, I want to do that now.
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother.
I don't want to do that now.
I know what it's
I
like
just
to
want a
be
big,
alone.
giant fucking, like,
Oh, Steve.
thing of meat like that I could just...
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it.
I don't want any weird extra bits.
This game is not over yet.
Like, I'll trade
Now you will see what
a meaningfully
real
working
terror
penis
is
for
all
immortality.
about.
You know? Like, I'd just be like, alright, whatever. I'm like 9 feet tall and indestructible. Okay. Yeah, I don't need any extra fucking shit going on. You can't give femboys, you know, proper military grade equipment. It's just, it's a recipe for disaster.
What the? cargo room hatch is open.
I'll go back and check it out.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
I've never actually used the BOW rounds. I don't think I've ever used them in this fucking game. Rewatching this, it makes even less sense how he got on here. Like, I'd edited it in my brain to have, like, him getting on while we were still, like, fucking parked. But, like, did fucking Fanboy launch his top at me from, like, a fucking, like, fighter jet? I don't know how that works. My tits! Ow, you fucking dick. Dude, like, stop being a dick about this. I fucking moved. I want to go out. All right. Like, imagine trying to do this with a pistol. And not, like, not being, you, like, just, you know you're not able to, you know? Sick. Do that. Alright, come on, buddy. It's just, there's no room to fucking navigate around them, you know? But I mean, once you've like hurt his dick enough, fuck off! Because he can knock you off the fucking, he can just bump you out the side. There is really, there's just, I mean, maybe he followed me and like, oh no, wait, I think that is actually what's happening.
What was wrong?
I don't think the fucking
nothing.
fanboy
Just a giant
launched his
cockroach
top
that
at
had
me
to be
from like a
stepped on.
tiny jet. I think he was just following me. And like the fanboy
I
was
don't
doing
know.
this.
The plane just changed direction on its own.
Yeah, and the caretaker was not comfortable being called Mummy Dearest.
It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Oh, Alfred! Cross-dressing freak!
I do love the idea of like a weird military family just going like, alright, what's this generation brought us? Alfred. Weird fanboy. Okay. Alexandra, what do you got? The fuck is with this music? This is fucking amazing. Now's not the time, Steve. I mean, if you really wanted to get off that bad, you could have let the femboy jerk you off while he held a gun to your head. Alright, the eye contact's a little intense. The gun might be loaded. But still, those hands have never known physical labor. Dainty.
Where are we?
Huh?
Latitude, 82.17 degrees. That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What?
Hey, those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us.
I mean, yeah, you look
And
at...
that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
Seriously, like, the CG for these faces, you go back and you compare that to Resident Evil 2 on the PS1. Even, like, Nemesis, which is, you know, a little further along. Like, night and fucking day. And that was, like, a couple of years, you know? I can't really tell the difference between some modern games and, like, fucking Witcher 3, which is, like, 10 years old now. There we go, with the first half finished. Disk control. Oh, fucking goddammit, fuck you. Isn't it 10 years old? How old's fucking Witcher 3 now?
Oh.
Was it 2015? Fuck, I don't know anymore. Probably was. It was probably 2010 or some shit. I tell you, man, it starts zipping by. This is why I want to be in Mr. X. And I don't have to worry about that, you know? How long ago was that? Huh? May as well be yesterday.
We're still alive.
Oh, thank God it was 2015.
Thanks.
I need to be able to... That sound effect is amazing. That's... What was that sound effect affecting? What... Like awkward chub. That's the awkward chub sound effect. Awkward chub.
Oh, plane's trashed. Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
I could have sworn that you went to, Chris at this point and then cut back, but I guess not. Alright. I'll wrap it up there. I think he's like 17 or 16's old enough. You can jack a kid off at 16. It's a legal age in Australia. What is his name? Steve. Is it Burnside or some shit? Not, who's Steve Burlin? Not Steve Buscemi. Yeah, he's 17. I don't know how I managed to remember that. I don't know how I managed to remember Steve's last name. I've been calling him Corey. He is a fucking Corey. I stand by that. The Corey energy just fucking... You need, like, special glasses. And I'm not even sure what you gotta do to those glasses to make them resistant to Corey energy. I'm back on Mingus Reedus all over again. That's the problem. Surprised I didn't call him Steve Reedus. Reedus ain't like... Like, it's wild, because Norman Reedus is probably the only way that name would work. There's not a lot of things you can combine with Reedus and have it not sound insane. Yeah, usually, like... The pistol shrimp can see Corey energy, but, you know, who knows what it experiences that as. You know, if it has any fucking answers, it's not telling us. I'm still looking at the fucking, like, the fucking manual is just like, for... There isn't any extra information in, like... Wait, hang on. C pushes enemies away. Alright, but I was pushing C, though, you know? I'm just gonna blame it on fucking... Harvey Reedus. It's one of those ones where I feel like it has to be a kind of old name... Or one of those, like, names that's also a last name. One that you absolutely couldn't use is Mingus. Like, Mingus is not a first name you can pair with much. And I'm only blessing it with that as, like, just an assumption. I'm figuring. I can't think of all the names right now, so I'm sure maybe there's some other, you know, fucking... There is some other Minguses that could... I hope not. Because I don't condone child abuse, but they've got to be... There's maybe some other Minguses around there. I mean, I don't know, man. There's an NFL player called Dude Person. And that kind of disrupted me a little bit. The problem is it came after a fucking series of really wacky names. You know, like there was a guy called Nitro Toggle, and that's hard to cope with. And then you get Dude Person, and it's like, that's whiplash, man. You can't be doing that to me. Mingus is a cat name. Yeah. This is our cat Mingus. Hey Mingus. Like it has a non-human, a lesser person quality to it, you know? Like I can't What am I supposed to call you? Mingy? Ming? Is your middle name Robert or something? Can we fucking get by on that? Mingus Reedus. Alright. I've exposed myself to fucking Tiger GameCom Resident Evil 2, which... I mean, look, to its credit, Tiger GameCom Resident Evil 2 was better than Tiger GameCom Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I wonder if anyone got that for Christmas. Was anyone excited for the GameCom? Like, how many actual fucking... You know, because if you told me the fucking actual sales of the Tiger GameCom were like 112, I'd believe you. And it'd all be just people who worked at game magazines and shit. I can imagine getting that. I feel compelled to play through the catalog now just to see, like, what's the best fucking Tiger GameCom game. Because I'm willing to bet the prototype of fucking Castlevania sucks ass. Yeah, there's a reason you never heard of the GameCom until today. It was a colossal failure. And just a terrible idea all around. You know? Like, that... I think it came out in, like, 98. Which is far too late to be pulling off, you know, nonsense like that.
GameCom active.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Fuck. Gotta be cartridge 2. Don't know why. Alright. Let's check this shit out.
GameCom active.
GameCom active. Let's look at Castlevania Symphony of the Night. One of my favorite games for the GameCom. Really? It was heavily advertised in the States? God, that's nuts. I love how it just jumps into shit. Just... Okay. There's on his own cause blood. Like, the jumps are not great. Like, it's every... I love how his run looks just like kind of like a sulky fucking... I can't even see what I'm looking at there. On. It's weird, because it is kind of like just... What if you had, like, a Mega Game Boy, you know? Like, and this is it. These are the games.
GameCom active.
Alright, how badly can you fuck up Sonic? I mean, trying to have several Sonics is bold. Okay, it runs at a frame rate of several. This is worse than Sonic's butthole. Oh yeah, the RE7 DLC where you play as the dad fucking rules. He could powerbomb the molded. Batman does not look healthy. Okay. Do I have a limit here? Alright. Alright. Alright, that's Gadget. You know what I mean? Like, because it's just Game Boy graphics, but like the Game Boy could never do this, you know, this is beyond Game Boy. Like, I just can't hit when that's happening. Alright, well that sucks. I'm not even gonna dignify Centipede. Fighters Megamix is such a like... Duke Nukem 3D and Fighters Megamix, like, they've no business being on this console. This is an insult to life itself.
GameCom active.
Oh yeah, look at this! I'll get fucking... Where'd the fucking screen go? You know, yeah, we'll get fucking Duke Nukem 3D work. Oh god, his arms aren't even attached. I mean, they have all 3 episodes.
Damn. That's the second time those alien bastards shot up my...
Okay, so I don't, that's not... I don't know how to, like, turn. I thought maybe I'd have to hold a button or something, but I've got, like, you know, change gun, and then, like, shoot, which is, like, don't have foot. Like, do I just keep going forward, or am I not? Is turning like just not something I'm allowed to do here? Seriously, I can't fucking. Oh wait, those are directions. Oh, that is insane. Again, fucking terrible. Why? Let's see how this handles the classic fucking, I think, Model 3 fighting game? Fighters Mega Mix? Either way, probably beyond this.
Ready? Go! Hey, oh! Fight! Ready?
Every game is some new journey into hell. What the fuck even is Henry?
GameCom active.
Look out. It's Henry. All right. Henry just breaks. This is probably got to be the last one. I
GameCom active.
The Lost World. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I don't, like, no other buttons appear to be doing anything. I'm not in this area. Wow, several types of gameplay. Take that, dickhead. That sound. Indie Fight. Let's see if they can get one game right.
GameCom active. Please select a automatic transmission. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. The race begins from a...
Rolling start! Okay, I think I found the brake. There we go. I don't know what happened that time. Like, I can't not get that car. Every fucking part of that was awful. Just so many bad decisions. Imagine putting 3 Sonic games in your... Just out of morbid curiosity, where are we on the size of these games? Sonic Jam for the fucking goddamn Tiger GameCom is somehow 2 megabytes, which is hilarious. You put 3, you didn't get 1 Sonic game right, and you opted to put 3. It's a design philosophy that I see so much in a lot of old retro shit, you know, like DOS games, NES games, where it's like, oh yeah, we've got like 2 kilobytes of space. Let's put 4 different forms of gameplay in here, as opposed to just getting 1 right. Like, with what they had, like, just going by feel, with what they had under the hood there, they probably could have had some basic Game Boy level quality games. You know, they could have had stuff that was actually pretty fucking good. You know, if you took that Resident Evil and made it kind of like a top-down, chibi, like, you know, little bit of a shooter or something like that, you might have had something there. But, like, why do you think you can put Duke Nukem 3D onto that? There has to be like a documentary on it or something. I need to see the faces of the people who did that. Not the developers, but just, you know, the bright minds that wanted to make the fucking Tiger GameCom happen. I'm not even putting those in my fucking front end. I have Atari Jaguar games in a Jaguar CD section. I have the controller for it. That's a stupid console. The Tiger GameCom is probably it's worse than the fucking Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy has some good games in it. Really good games, actually. I think Tellero Boxer was fun. There's a lot to it. The little one where you're the fucking, you know, fairies from Halloween Land. That was a good game. Oh, the N-Gage. Yeah, the N-Gage demolishes the GameCom. That's just not even fucking... That's not even close. Do I have an N-Gage emulator yet? I honestly can't remember. Because I think it's just one of Nokia's, like, generic, like, wasn't anything specific, it was just... Alright, so we got EKA 2L. The Nokia Engage Mega Collection. Pandemonium's on the Nokia Engage. You know the sad part is I bet the Nokia Engage could have run like Resident Evil 2. It has Red Faction on it somehow. I didn't know it had a King of Fighters game. The R-Zone is worse. That is seriously, that is, the fucking Tiger GameCom is bottom of the fucking barrel. Yeah, like, that's the thing, like, it was, like, the Game Boy Color was out. You know? Designed as a multimedia device for older audiences. Oh wow, there's cancelled games. Oh god. A Bug's Life, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Deer Hunter, Furby Land, that's a slice of fucking time for you. Godzilla, Madden 98, there was going to be Metal Gear Solid for the GameCom. WCW Whiplash for the Tiger GameCom, that's perfect. Like, it could do, like, fucking basic, like, text internet. I like... In 98? God, imagine getting that for Christmas or something, man. I feel like you could probably run OG Metal Gear on it, yeah. But they were attempting to release Metal Gear Solid for the GameCom. Yeah, like it had a touchscreen, but like, so what? A touchscreen in 1998. Like, imagine what that would be. Fuck. And they released the Gamecom Pocket Pro, which the first thing that showed up when I looked it up was just a smaller, crappier version of the Gamecom. Alright, I'm looking up these commercials. Is that Jack Black?
A whole fucking Tiger game console. Tough guy. Little help here.
I have a surprise for all the slackers, but nothing better to do than play games and surf the net all day. GameCom! Lay those bloodshot eyes on these babies! It speaks!
That's rock.
Begs to be touched! Wires you to the internet! And it plays more games than you idiots have brain cells! Any questions? Does it play? Idiot! Next question! How about compatibility? Question! How much does it cost? That's ditto!
GameCom, the ultimate portable gaming system.
I mean, I can't say I hate moron. Next question. That needs to happen at more press conferences, to be honest. Moron. Next question. Begs to be touched. Can you, like, imagine a 1998 touchscreen? Moron. Next. Like, I keep going over it in my head, you know, like someone had to sit down and like present these ideas in words to other human beings who didn't just roll the person who said those words up in like a fucking rug and hurl them off of a fucking cliff. Like, well, first we get a dwarf in a red outfit. Like, why? It reminds me of that Game Magazine ad thing. Just the picture of the goat, just really close. And are you fucking stupid? And then Yoshi's Island. It's just, it always fucking fits. I mean, I'm the first person to say that most Game Boy fucking games have not aged well, you know. But dear fucking God, the game is just terrible. Moron. Next question. I mean, fuck, that's gonna be getting me. Well, there's our history for today. You know, this is one of the reasons why, like, Nintendo were just unassailable in handhelds for years. Like, the best competition they had was like the fucking Game Gear and the Lynx, and they weren't great. That hitting in 1998 is just stunning. Spending the equivalent of $200 on a fucking GameCom. You know what the fucking Neo Geo, like, Pocket has? Fun games. The people who fucking did the games, the Neo Geo Pocket Color and the Pocket, knew what the fucking goddamn job task was. You could play, like, the fucking KOF games and shit, and they were fun. Most of that fucking catalog of Neo Geo Pocket fucking Color games is fun. Tremendously playable little games. Moron! Alright, so here's King of Fighters for fucking N-Gage. Honestly, like, you know, see the N-Gage? This looks like the screen's wrong is the problem. You can't have a fighting game. You can't have a fucking fighting game where your characters start one Terry kick apart. Like, that's just not okay. You know, all the sounds there, it's a little pared down. I mean, again, there's just no space. There's no space. Like, this is where you go for something with some creativity to it. You know, you make the characters a little smaller, you redesign some things. That's just, it's such a funny fucking, like, oh yeah, we'll put a fighting game on a vertical shmup screen. Genius. Alright. I have experienced enough severe brain damage for today. I've played more I'm calling the Tiger GameCom played. No, I haven't tried Wheel of Fortune or Wheel of Fortune 2. And if you want me to play those, you will need to pay me $2,000. Oh, I think the N-Gage will probably have some games that are actually good. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. If that was a, in every other respect, good King of Fighters port, you know. It reminds me of the one on Game Boy Advance. It's just your characters start pretty much, Terry, you can't get far enough apart in that, in it. It's what's the point of a projectile? You can just, like, scooch forward and use kick. No, DSK. If you want me to play fucking Wheel of Fortune 1 and 2 for the fucking Tiger GameCom, that's $2,000. I'm not doing it for anything less than that. Fuck you. Like, bits of it could have been good, you know, if they just, they Does it play? Moron! Next question! It's the only good to come of it. Alright. Sunday. Fuck, I can't even remember. I think I gotta look something up, actually. Not sure what we're doing for Subscriber Saturday yet. I got here. Ugh. I'll have to look around. Alright. Well, Claire's in the Antarctic, sadly, still with Steve. Little Lord Femboy is still chasing us around. Crystal shop soon, that'll be fun. The grenade launcher being so easily missable is a significant fault. You know? Yeah, I did the other Santa Fe. A lady went missing. It has the worst gunshot and ouch I've been shot reaction that I've ever seen. So feel free to rewatch that if you care to blight yourself with that degree of fucking stupid. They're not great games, which is a bit of a shame. Like, the entire structure of how they play as games is built around covering for the fact that they've only got so much fucking video. There's very little actual game. And it doesn't, I'd say it more penalizes thought. It's not great. But I'm so fucking tired. I think it's like 1 a.m. Yep, it is fucking dead on the button at 1 a.m. It's past my bedtime. Well, that's Resident Evil Code GameCom. See you all Sunday, I suppose. And until then, entertain your fucking selves.